So, in the three M's, mindfulness, money management, and momentum, I'm gonna talk today about money management. Why money management? Well, all of these three M's lead to each other. Okay, they all just look at it like a circular motion that all leads to each other. Each one of them is important. If one is off, it throws all of the other two off. One of the things about step two, you can call it step two, money management. It's difficult pretty much to uh, master, because one of the things that I really didn't talk about, and I think I'll talk more about it, is the metaphysics of just life in general when it comes to just everything, and finances included in metaphysics, as far as how you think, your emotions, your spirit. You might have heard this before. Money is a frequency. I do think that also money is a frequency. It's like emotion. You know, it's a level of energy, like cash flow, receiving cash towards you, getting money towards you. That's an emotion. That's a level of energy. It's a frequency. Getting in an emotion of making money, that activity has energy. It's an energy flow. It's an energy process. So with that said, a lot of that has to do with finance, with money, making money. And when it comes to money management, where it becomes very difficult, where money management is difficult for most people, because that's where people mess up. People can have the right mindset about, okay, the money is there. You could live in Manhattan. You could live down the street from Manhattan, which is like pretty much the epicenter of capitalism in the United States, and you could be busted. And you have the right mindset, as far as you right there in the action. You see it. You around people, that's making a lot of money. You're in the mix. You're in the money. And you see it every day. It's all around you, right? You got it in your mind. And then you making money. I didn't, notice out of the three M's, I didn't say anything about necessarily making money, because I think making money is a natural process. You learn from a kid how to make money, whether asking your parents for money, or your grandparents, your aunts, uncles, doing tasks to get money. People know whatever you do to make money. People know how to make money. I have plenty of videos on quote unquote how to make money, but that's not something that I gave ideas in the other video how you can make money. You could sell trees and tree saplings and bushes. You could sell lemon trees. You could sell plants. It's January. It's gonna be spring in a few months. You can sell small plants like baby tomato plants, baby cucumber plants, baby pepper plants. You could, because people buy these. Like my grandfather, he used to buy the actual like baby plants. He didn't plant from seed all of the time. He would just buy the small little shoots of whatever he was trying to plant, which was like mustard greens, collard greens, tomatoes, and then he would plant them, right? Because a lot of times when you grow seeds, to not go much in the weeds with it, some of the seeds may not sprout. Well, you eliminate that if you got the healthy actual plant already sprouting up. But anyway, all of that aside, it's, you know, like they say, it's a million ways to make millions of dollars, right? It's all kind of ways to make money. Everything has some type of value, right? Even you yourself, I mean, you might not like to think about it, but you do have some type of value. One of the first videos on this channel is know your worth, know your value. You know, a lot of times men, we discount ourselves a lot. You know, we probably do that the worst, more than anybody. You know, a lot of times women, they overvalue themselves, but a lot of times men, we, for whatever reason, we discount ourselves a lot. Now, all of that being said, the reason why money management is a problem, you're making money and money management is a problem, is because, like I said, esoterically, metaphysically, in your heart, in your gut, it's hard to control your emotions. You make $50, you want to go get, you know, some food to eat, you know, it's $10. Well, now you got 40 bucks. Then you got to put some gas in the car. That's another 10, 20 bucks. So now you left for what, you know, 10 and $15 out of the 50 bucks. Because, I mean, the gas, you got to get gas, but, you know, it's like you could have brought some snacks with you, bought bag lunch to work, you know, stuff like that, you know, you don't think about, right? You got food at home, you didn't bring it, you know, so now you spending your money that you made. That's bad. That's like a bad money management habit. Because I haven't even got to momentum. I haven't even got there, because in a lot of times you haven't got there. That's why momentum is so difficult, because money management, step 2, step 1, mindfulness, step 2, money management, right? Money management is really what busts everybody in the choppers or whatever, or, you know, messes everybody up, because you get the money, but you manage it terribly. Unfortunately, I have to go to the highest you know, level of society, right? The last election, you know, the post-election, you find out basically Kamala Harris had over $2 billion, and it was just blown in a matter of months, and so much so that it was in the negative. That's bad money management. If you're running a campaign, it just is what it is, bad money management. Okay, stuff like that, you could blow through money with bad money management, and that's what messes people up when they get to the level of momentum. I myself, that is a problem I have. I admit myself, I have a serious problem with money management. When I had my store, when I, you know, basically was running a business, money management was one of the biggest problems I had with my business, and why I was not ultimately successful as I wanted to be. Money management is one of the biggest things that messes a lot of people up, and it has people frustrated, envious, and in a bad situation, because they'll hear what I'm saying to them. But this is why I'm doing like a part 2 and talking about money management, because people don't get it. Like, as far as they don't really understand. Well, I'm watching this video, it seems in theory easy or practical, but damn, like, I'm hitting my head still. I'm still stuck. I'm still, you know, going through changes. It's because the money management phase is what is the problem. That's the biggest problem, because control, like, this stuff is, like I said, metaphysically esoteric. It's a frequency. So also it's emotions. So controlling your emotions is very, very key. Why you think when you go to a department store, they're playing music? They want you to feel a certain way. They're playing nostalgic music at a grocery store. You thinking about, listening to old music is like a time machine, because you start remembering those thoughts. You start remembering certain things you did when you hear this old music, and then you're not thinking about, damn, I need to practice money management. You're just spending money. They want you to spend money, right? That's why they playing the music. All of this stuff is, also even psychological. Going back to the mindset, right? Tapping into the mindset of understanding what your goals, your ultimate goals you want out of life, what you want to accomplish in life. That's kind of a foundational grounding that you can have in your mind when it comes to mindfulness. And then you go into money management to be like, okay, well, I'm in sacrifice mode. I'm in sacrifice mode because I want a certain outcome. I want something. I'm still moving towards something in the future, and I can't go and spend this money like this. I gotta manage this money, because I don't want to kill my opportunities for step 3 to go higher up in momentum. Because basically, going back to making the $50, well, you got to get gas. That's no exception. The formula for business is 30 30 30. 30% as far as the money you make. 30% you save for taxes. The other 30% is for your expenses. The other 30% is for basically reinvestment. So and then part of that is like, you kind of paying yourself some type of salary or some type of income, so however you work that out, I mean, that's just a formula for you. But just in general, you want to save some money so you can get to step 3. And part of that saving money aspect is it starts with money management. And that's what messes people up, including myself, with momentum, because you got to have good money management in order to have momentum. Now, I'm hard on myself. Okay, I'm probably one of the hardest people on myself. Period. Because I mean, I have to be accountable for myself, because I can't count on anybody else to. But I do okay. Okay, I do I've had a lot of successes thus far, and I hope to continue to have more successes. But the thing is money management is definitely something that I still need to work on, and a lot of people still need to work on. And it's a situation where it's kind of a delayed gratification thing. You delaying gratification and you're sacrificing, so you can take whatever is out of that $50. Let's say if you can spare 30 out of the 50, then you make another 50. Now you got $60, and the theory just keeps growing and growing and growing, and you're holding the line. You're holding that momentum by money management standards and practices. Okay, so you holding it, and then you putting it here. The left hand kind of don't know what the right hand is doing. It's not really, it's kind of like, that's how you got to look at it. Like, you don't want the right hand to know what the left hand is doing, because the right hand might take from the left hand. So you want to separate that money. What I normally do is I have a savings account that I can't touch. It's like online or something like that. And I shoot money to that savings account. Really, the best way to do it is automatic, where it's just automatic transfers. and you don't have to think about it. You like, okay, well, I know I make this, I'm gonna shoot this over to this account every month or every week or 2 weeks, whatever. And then you just automatically saving money. You're automatically practicing money management, and then you're building up momentum, and then when you get that momentum, all right, you got a couple $100, $1,000, whatever. Take that money, go try to figure out what do you want to do to invest. You want to go buy some t-shirts? Are you good at cooking? You want to go buy some food and make some plates and try to sell it at the church or some whatever party or something like that, or your friends online? Do you want to start some type of cleaning business or some other businesses, or you want to start whatever it is? You start with basically investing that money that you made from practicing money management. But what kills a lot of people's hopes and dreams and aspirations is bad money management. That is what destroys everyone, because I'm very calm, I'm relaxed. I definitely had my coffee, woke up early this morning. I'm not cussing you out, I'm not calling you broke, none of that stuff. I'm just saying just like it is. I'm talking in a tone or in a way to just generalize what I'm trying to tell you, in a sense of this is bigger than what we think it is. The money's out here already. I don't need to beat you up over it. You already know the money's here. The money is there. Whatever level you're on in life, it might be easier for you or harder, right? Obviously, it'll be easier if you already have a lot of money, right? If you're dealing with a lot of poverty, a lot of kind of low money type of situations, that's going to be obviously harder for you, right? Money management is going to be more difficult for you. So whether high or low you are on that spectrum, the formula still remains. You just have to work harder if you don't have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of resources, and you got to be more focused. It's building that momentum. Chess, make your next move your best move. You might not, if you're in a lower socioeconomic environment, you can't tell anybody that you're trying to build up momentum, because they may try to find your shoebox full of money, or take your money from you, or rob you, or talk down on you, because a lot of times people have a crab in a bucket mentality. So it's a lot of times you have to keep things secret, around people that, when you're around people that don't have, and you have aspirations to have, and you're around have-nots, probably gotta, zip your lip about your hopes and dreams and aspirations. Then, if anything, they might, because words are either a gift or a curse. People can curse you using words by saying things like, oh, you ain't gonna never be nothing, or laugh at your dreams and aspirations because you told them, and also try to send you off by saying discouraging, unmotivating words to you. So it's really best to be quiet, and just calculate it, and just do what you need to do, because to a certain extent it will help you to be more secretive when it comes to money, because it's like, at the very least, when you become successful, then maybe you could talk more about it because you already at that, you already extremely successful at that point, you know. So I mean, it's up to you, but I definitely would suggest to definitely be more secretive about that, you know. But yeah, that's what gets people, you know. That's the hard part. Okay, all of these are hard because even your mind, you know, you might be very, very frustrated. You know, it's times where I can't listen to no music because listening to music is like, okay, it's a party. Well, it ain't no party when, you know, bills are due and you're behind. It's no party when you got all of these things backed up. You gotta focus and you gotta get to work, you know, and you know, try to make it happen, you know. So yeah, I mean, this is, you know, I hope this helps you kind of get more deeper understanding of what I talk about as far as the 3 M's. Money management is definitely probably where people hit their head the most.